Hello everybody and welcome along to the King Abdullah Sports City Stadium Hall in Jeddah. It's match week 8, the final round of games in the league stage of the Asian Champions League Elite. And second place in the western section, Ahli of Saudi Arabia take on Gharafa of Qatar. It's a perfect evening for football here in Jeddah too. Temperatures are around 22 degrees Celsius and the home fans are in good spirits. Their team are safely into the knockout stages and are only separated by goal difference from leaders Al Hilal, and so a positive result today will take them top for 24 hours at least. As for Al Gharafa, their win against Paktakor in match week 7 means they still have a chance at qualification to the last 16 too. A win here today will seal it, while a point might be enough depending on how results go elsewhere. However, they have only won one of their last 11 games away from home in the Asian Champions League, and so it is a very big ask of Pedro Martins and his men. Well, a number of other qualified sides have made lots of changes. Matthias Jaissler has clearly set his sights on top spot, especially after falling behind domestically. The 3-2 loss to Al Nassr on Thursday sees Al Ahli currently 5th in the Saudi Pro League. They are 6 points off the Champions League places and a huge 14 behind leaders Al Ittihad. They're also knocked out of the King's Cup back in September, and so the Champions League is the very obvious focus for Jaissler and his men. He names 3 changes from the win at Al Sadd 2 weeks ago. That includes bringing in €50 million man Gelino. He comes in for his first start in the competition, as well as former Barcelona and AC Milan midfielder Franck Kessié. Saad Yaslam is the other man in. Ali Madrashi, Ziad Al-Jahani and Firas Al-Burakan all drop to the bench. Al Gharafa, understandably, they go as strong as they can. Their coach Pedro Martins, he also names 3 changes. Yasser Hamid is preferred to 20-year-old Seydou Sano in the back 4. Ex-Valencia and Leeds winger Rodrigo makes only his second appearance in the group stage. He's preferred to Ahmed Al-Ghanei, and Johan Boli replaces Ferjani Sassi. We shall welcome the 2 sets of players out then momentarily, just gathering in the tunnel ready. And say it's been a disappointing couple of days for Al Ahli. That game against Al Nassr on Thursday, they were playing against 10 men from the 47th minute of the game and still found themselves losing in what was a crucial battle for those Champions League places domestically. And so, as I say, now they are very, very much focusing on this competition. It's a competition that they've finished runners-up in 3 times, most recently in 2012. And what they would give for a really, really deep run in this competition. I said they've absolutely flown through the group stages, just dropped a couple of points to this point. They recovered very well last time out against Al Sadd as well, despite falling behind inside the opening minute of the game. And an excellent second half performance saw them come through with a 3-1 victory. And so we shall welcome the 2 sets of players out onto the pitch momentarily. So the home side then, Al Ahli in white, the visitors in the yellow and blue. Announced by Omar Mohamed Al Ahli of the UAE. He's the man in charge. His compatriot Mohamed Obeid Kadim is the man on VAR duty. And let's hope we aren't talking about either of those too much across the next 90 minutes or so. And two sets of players then on the way out. We shall run through the teams momentarily for you. And the stadium just beginning to fill up. It was looking quite empty for quite a while, but lots of fans now filling their way into the grounds. I'm sure they will generate quite an atmosphere as the game goes on. And so the visitors in the yellow, home side in the white and green. And Ivan Toney and Riyad Mahrez, top scorers in this competition for Al Ahli. So far, both of them have 4 goals to their name. Roberto Firmino, he's got 3 goals to his name, including an absolutely stunning overhead kick last time out in Qatar. And so as the anthem ends then, I shall go through the two teams for you, starting off with Al Ahli. They line up with former Chelsea goalkeeper Edouard Mendy in between the posts. Saad Yaslam will start at right back. Roger Ibanez and Mehdi Demiral need 2 central defenders. New arrival Matteo Dams, the Belgian who came in from PSV in the winter window, will start at left back. Midfield made up of Franck Kessié and Gabri Veiga will be the 2 sitting midfielders. Riyad Mahrez, Roberto Firmino, Galeno, the new €50 million winger, and Ivan Toney up top for the home side. Understandable why Madrashi was left out on a couple of yellow cards. We want to face a suspension going into the knockout stages. So Roberto Firmino and Yassine Brahimi, the 2 captains. It's been a disappointing week or so for Roberto Firmino, who found out he was left out of the registered squads for the Saudi Pro League. So for the rest of the season, he will be focusing on this competition solely. He was the man who made way for Galeno to take his place in the Al Ahli squad. And so let's have a look at the Al Gharafa side then. They line up with former PSG and Sevilla goalkeeper Sergio Rico in between the posts. Abdallah Youssef, Yasser Hamid, Matthias Nani and Jamal Hamed make up their back four. Aaron Gunnarsson, the experienced Icelandic international, will play alongside Fabrizio Diaz in the heart of midfield, while Rodrigo, Boli, Brahimi are all behind former Real Madrid striker Joselu, who is the top goal scorer for Al Gharafa in this competition. He's got 3 goals to his name. As the home fans serenade their heroes. They were bitterly disappointed, as I say, on Thursday, but a victory here today and solid progress in the Champions League will mean the world to them. So just about ready then to get this one underway. Pedro Martins, the Portuguese coach of Al Gharafa. And so it's the visitors then who get us underway in the yellow shirts, the blue shorts, attacking the goal to our right in this first half. And as I say, it's a game where if they are to progress, they need a result. A victory will do it, a point may be enough. But a victory has to be the target as they look to threaten early on. They want a corner, they'll get a corner too. And a chance to work Edouard Mendy early on. It's a corner which their captain Yassine Brahimi will take. And the big defenders have come forward. What can he find from the set piece? And look to go short. Back again with Brahimi. Brahimi had two players around him. He'll have to settle for a throw, but into touch from Saad Yaslam. So Pedro Martins again. He's been in charge since November of 2022. 3 Greek titles at Olympiacos across his career too. Here comes another corner. It's a deeper one this time. One by Firmino. Shooting opportunity from the edge of the area. It's a fantastic save from Edouard Mendy. What a start that would have been for the visitors. Dealt with by Firmino. It's Gunnarsson who gets the strike away. So well to keep it down. Another delivery in. And there's big handball appeals as that's knocked off the line. Hooked back in from Hamed. Brahimi. And still Brahimi. Brilliant effort. Well, the appeals go towards the referee again. They certainly saw something in there. Just the vehemence of the appeals suggests that there's something in it. Have a look here as the ball comes in. Well, an arm was raised towards the ball. Was the contact from Matteo Dams is the question. And the referee has been called across to the screen to have a look. Yeah, that looks to be a clear handball. You cannot have your arm up there, Matteo Dams. And the referee is going to have no choice here other than to award a penalty. Needs to come off the arm and onto the head. Surely be a penalty kick. And that is indeed the decision. And what a start this could be for the Qatari outfit. Handball given against Matteo Dams. See, he was suggesting that there was a shove in his back. You can't have your arm up there. And so, what an opportunity for Al Gharafa to open the scoring. Crowding around the referee. He's trying to apply a little bit of pressure to the penalty kick taker. And it is the captain of Al Gharafa who will take responsibility from the spot. Or is it? Who's going to pass it on? It is a common trait these days, isn't it? And so it will be Joselu. Vastly experienced striker. 34 years of age, in from Real Madrid. 3 Champions League goals to his name already this season. It's Joselu against Mendy. It's a brilliant penalty. And that's just the start that Al Gharafa wanted. Mendy guess is right, he goes the right way, but there's just so much power on that spot kick. Seeing it from the back, I think Mendy will be disappointed, you know. He isn't far away from getting something on that. But in the back of the net, drilled home from Ahli. And what a start that is for Al Gharafa. You can say, I mentioned earlier, Ahli, he fell behind inside the opening first minutes in match day 7. Behind after 6 minutes today, and here goes Galeno. It's a good solid challenge on him as Yasser Hamid came across to win it. Tony will leave it. Side with the throw. Ivan Toney crowded out by Bowley, and Bowley has got away from the Englishman, and he's still going. Needs some help, will get some from Brahimi. It's very neat and tidy from Yassine Brahimi. Gharafa will clear their lines, but it's just launched long. Now Demiral. Kessié. It certainly wasn't in his plans. A little bit of pressure on Matthias Yasler. No doubt about that, following the defeat to Al Nassr. This competition you have to take extremely seriously now, as Brahimi did extremely well to maintain possession there. Free kick given on the vastly experienced winger. Many years at Porto. I remember for Yassine Brahimi, 35 years of age now. Long ball forward up towards Ahli, and Ahli won it, but in doing so, he fouled Roger Ibanez, the Brazilian centre-half. Having seen the replay, I'm not sure there was too much in that, just a little bit of a bump. Now Demiral. Dams finding Yaslam. And Galeno. Pressure applied on Gabri Veiga. Looks as though, at least in possession, they've gone to a back three, the home side, and they're looking to get him behind here with Firmino. Firmino's done well. Can he pick out a teammate? It's deflected behind. Will be the first corner of the game for the home side. So 9 minutes in, as they look for a response. Mahrez to take the corner. In from Mahrez, it's a decent delivery. Ibanez was the man trying the challenge. It might just be an opportunity to break away here. Lots of pressure applied on Jamal Hamed. Now Kessié. And again. Ibanez looking for options. And certainly in possession, it looks to have gone with a back three. Ball floated over and nodded away from Hamed, out as far as Kessié. Now Mahrez. Here's Dams. Yaslam. Expect plenty of possession for the home side. On from Vega. Dams again. Just trying to feed that into the feet of Ivan Toney. And he's been sent tumbling there, Toney. It's a free kick in a very inviting position too. Just a bit clumsy there, Abdallah Yusuf. And Ivan Toney himself might just fancy this free kick. Mahrez there as well. Gabri Vega, probably a distant third in the pecking order. And Toney's just began to find his scoring form. And a bit of a slow start after making the move out to Saudi. I think he fancies, no, he's going to step away. It's going to be Mahrez to stand it up towards the far post. It's a good header out. He's going to be forced all the way back to Edouard Mendy. And gave it the big build-up. Gharafa happy to clear their lines. They'll be delighted with this opening 12 minutes. In from Ahli, he's found Brahimi. Ahli with him, Brahimi looking to carry on his way. He's had his pocket pick, it's been given away again though. Here's Diaz, and the effort comes in from range. It's very ambitious in the end. And high and wide. So Rodriguez had a very difficult time since moving to Al Gharafa. Struggled with multiple injuries. Got back and break away just as the home side looking to make something happen through Galeno, but the pass is heavy. I was going to say with Rodrigo, he got back in time for the Al Hilal game after struggling with a number of injuries. Only to get injured again. He only managed 24 minutes of that game. Back now when they really need him. And from Rodrigo, here's Boli, lost out in the battle to Kessié. Rodrigo, it's just 4 appearances he's made in the Qatari League since coming in at the start of the season. Here's Mahrez. Ahli getting back to help out. On from Rodrigo. Boli leaves it for Brahimi. Gunnarsson, good ball, Ahli. Outside him is Yusuf. And he's got a couple of options in the middle as the cross comes in. Helped out from Demiral. As I say, they'll be delighted with the way they've started this game, Al Gharafa. Actually, 1 win in 11 away from home in the Asian Champions League. That's Rodrigo. Rodrigo with a cross towards the far post. It was a decent ball. Boli looking to keep it alive. Brahimi. Brahimi, he did well to get away from Mahrez, and he's still going here, Brahimi. And he's sent tumbling by Roberto Firmino. And it's now a free kick to Al Gharafa in a very inviting area. Firmino not happy, but Even if Firmino hasn't fouled him there, well, Mahrez has. And great opportunity from the set piece to work Edouard Mendy again. Brahimi looks as though he fancies it. Rossalou there too. It's going to be a good distance out. 30 metres or so. It is Rossalou will hit when it's deflected through, and that's a very good save from Mendy. Did very well to hang on to the ball. It's Demiral. Now Dams. Dams very much a fullback by trade, but starting centrally. Yaslam. Demiral. Finding Ibanez. And fans urging their side on. Dams again. You are just joining us. It was his handball which led to the early penalty, converted by Rossalou. Galeno running out of room on this near side. Galeno thought he was moving to Saudi Arabia in the summer, the last day of the transfer window, but that move broke down. He'd eventually get his way and a move out of Porto, for around 50 million euros or so. Here's Ibanez. Ibanez losing out to Brahimi. Brahimi's done really well there. And what's he got in front of him? Away from Firmino. Still going here, Brahimi. It's found Rossalou. Rossalou trying to help it on towards Bowley. And in the end, it's Saad Yaslam who's put that behind. But he's full of running, isn't he, the 35-year-old Brahimi? Certainly causing a headache for that man there, Matthias Yasler. Managing in Europe, Matthias Yasler took Red Bull Salzburg into the knockout stages of the European Champions League for the first time in that club's history. Happy to go back. Cross floated in. Gunnarsson. Good ball, Brahimi. You find a bit of room for a cross. Brahimi fires over, turned away from Dams. Very confident start though from the visitors. As Yusuf trying to maintain possession. In the end, free kick given against the fullback. And certainly 19 minutes or so have absolutely flown by here in Jeddah. Is Ibanez. Demiral. Dams into Vega. Off from Tony. Kessié looking to work it out towards Riyad Mahrez, and the former Manchester City man will keep it in play. Here he is again. Looking for something in front of him. Not a great deal on. Dams again. Here's Vega. Again towards Mahrez, and Mahrez looks to pull it back. There's Ivan Toney. It's turned home. And Ivan Toney on target. The question is, was Riyad Mahrez onside? Lots of appeals towards the linesman. But just one long ball over the top. Into Mahrez, and Ivan Toney able to slot home for, as things stand, his 5th goal in the Asian Champions League Elite. And Yasla's men have responded. Have a look. Well, that's very tight. Very, very tight. And Toney almost missed it too. I'm sure that the men in VAR will be having a close look at that. Mahrez did very well if he was able to stay onside. So VAR shall have a very close look at that indeed. As I say, if it is allowed to stand, it will be a 5th Asian Champions League goal of the group stages for Ivan Toney. Still the check goes on. Not a shock that this will take some time, as it was very, very close indeed. So still we wait for a verdict of Mohamed Obeid Karim. Yesler is convinced it will stand. And still we wait. A couple of minutes now since the ball hit the back of the net. As I say, it looked to be extremely tight. And the goal will stand. We are all square. And Ivan Toney has levelled the scores. His 5th Asian Champions League goal. 15 in total now for Ahli since making the move. Now Gharafa have to go again. Here's Rodrigo battling with Demiral. He's given that away. Firmino. Now Vega. Kessié. No surprise at all, the home side absolutely dominating possession. A pretty even game in terms of chances. Poor ball this time from Ibanez. So by my reckoning, we'll get at least 3 minutes added on just for that VAR incident alone. And of course, the referee was called over to look at VAR for the penalty incident too. As we see Ibanez guilty of fouling Joselu. But a lively opening 25 minutes to this one. Helped away from Yusuf. Bowley thought he was fouled, the referee disagrees, and now here's Galeno. Looking to find an angle for a cross here. Galeno looks to stand it up towards the far post. Here's Mahrez. Kessié. From Dams. Yaslam. Galeno again. Vega. Firmino. All about just rolling that through. Mahrez has gone down inside the D. Nothing going again from the referee. He's happy with that challenge as well from Dams. Now Bowley tries to roll between two. And just look at the reaction on the sidelines there. Yesler was not impressed, to put it as plainly as I can. So just how tight it was. Looking at the live league table, and Al Gharafa are just inside that top 8. And of course, Esteghlal are in action tomorrow, and Esteghlal, as things stand, are a couple of points behind. I'll break away in a minute as the visitors having to clear their lines here through Gunnarsson. Here's Tony. Mahrez. Kessié. Mahrez again. Mahrez with the cross. It's just beyond Ivan Toney. Now Bowley. He's shown good strength to hold that up. And he looks to get away here as well, Bowley. Joselu. Dams doing well to close Joselu down. Now here's Brahimi. Running at Demiral. Brahimi. He's asked too much of Rodrigo there. Now here's Roberto Firmino. Mahrez. Into Kessié. Dams again, and Mahrez again is available over the top. It's Riyad Mahrez! It's wide on his weaker right foot. Just open right up again. Clearly onside this time, Riyad Mahrez. Hamid completely switching off. Mahrez will be disappointed he hasn't found the bottom corner. And it's twice now. Now Paul is on. And Sergio Rico. Found Brahimi. Joselu. And looking for Bowley. It's a good ball too. Bowley shows a good strength to hold this up. It's a really good battle between those two. Bowley goes to the ground and the referee's given the free kick. I mean, they're having a really good battle, aren't they, Yaslam and Bowley? Not much protest from Yaslam this time. So another opportunity for Al Gharafa from the set piece. And Brahimi himself will take. Again, the big defenders forward. Ahmed and Nani, both targets. In comes the delivery, nodded away well at the near post. Brahimi once more. Just trying to roll away from Hamid. I don't quite know how he's won that, but won it he has there. A chance to bring it away. Cut out from Aronson. Two names muddled up there, didn't I? Aaron Gunnarsson rather than Aronson. Either way, the Icelander has won the throw. And here is Hamid. To Gunnarsson. Matthias Nani, the Argentine central defender. Long ball forward, looking for Rodrigo. Hamid losing out to Kessié, and Kessié has found Mahrez. Mahrez to Vega, on from Tony, stabbed away from Gunnarsson. I'd say a point could be enough for Al Gharafa, but it's really important that they don't just drop too deep in this game. Have to maintain an outlet, something to get them up the pitch. Because if they allow wave after wave after wave of attack from Al Ahli, then it's almost certain they'll be punished. Cut out on the near side from Youssef, but Galeno looks to get in behind. Galeno away from Bowley. It's Galeno, it's deflected. It will be a corner. Corner which Riyad Mahrez will take. What can he find from this delivery? In from Mahrez. Nodded out at the near post and away safely. In the end from Hamid. Back in again though, it's Ibanez, and Ibanez looks to play it square. It's turned home from Roberto Firmino. And Al Ahli are in front. Not sure Ibanez was looking for Firmino, you know, as he looked to play that square. And there was the former Liverpool man to slide home. And Al Ahli have turned it around. Ball was played, certainly looks to be onside. And Firmino is behind Ibanez as the ball is played. This one will stand, no doubt about that. Roberto Firmino on target for the fourth time in the Asian Champions League Elite. Sure, he was looking for a square ball for his defensive partner there, Mehdi Demiral, who was in the centre-forward position. But it is Roberto Firmino, and he will slide it home. So on first view, this one looked pretty obvious. Having a look, nevertheless, it won't be Firmino if anybody's offside. It will be Ibanez. And we've been here before, waiting for an offside decision. This delay would suggest it was closer than I first anticipated. Disappointment etched on the face of Pedro Martins. Well, still we wait. And the goal is given. And Roberto Firmino has put his side in front. 2 goals in 2 games and 4 in the competition. His goal a couple of weeks ago was extraordinary, an overhead kick. This one much more simple. It's Mahrez. The question now is, can Gharafa lift themselves? Certainly will need to try and get on the front foot again, which of course will leave spaces behind them. Already trying to play extraordinarily high. Away from Ibanez, looking for Riyad Mahrez, out for the Ahli throw. See lots more passes for the visitors. Lots more dribbles from the home side. Direct approach. Free kick given against Bowley. Here's Mahrez. Mahrez finding the talented young Spaniard Gabri Veiga. Firmino, and Tony is available in the middle. It won't reach Tony as Gunnarsson is able to clear. Yaslan with his throw. Desperately looking for movement. Not a great deal available for him as Gunnarsson is able to clear, but Bowley's swiftly given it away. Just about across the touchline. Yaslan again looking for options. It's Tony who's calling for it, which is where it's gone. Yaslan again steps away in between a couple and is guilty of impeding Aaron Gunnarsson. Long-time connection with Cardiff City. Aaron Gunnarsson spun at Coventry City as well. Back in Qatar after a spell at Al Arabi, which was brought to an end by a pretty short trip back to Iceland. From Tony, but he can't find a teammate. Here's Gunnarsson. Now a chance for Yusuf. And Yusuf sent tumbling from Gabri Veiga. Well, they're certainly enjoying themselves, aren't they? Ahli fans. Certainly more than they were on Thursday, that's for sure. So Brahimi, once again, the man standing over the set piece as we move into the final 5 minutes of this first half. Turned away. Chance to bring it away for Yaslan. Run that into touch. Now Brahimi. Just about got away from Roberto Firmino. And the two captains come together. It's very untidy. As Kennison launches it clear up towards Rodrigo. And Rodrigo is adjudged to have fouled Ibanez. Once again, not sure there's a great deal in that on Ibanez. Vega, Galeno. 3 options up with him. Might look to go on his own. Kessié will look to drive one from range. Never really looked to be on for him there. No danger to Sergio Rico's goal. On from Rodrigo. Absolute is caught on his heels. It's one issue for Al Gharafa with their front players all in their at least the mid-30s. Maybe a little bit short of pace. Exception to that is Johan Boli, but even he's 31. Not quite as quick as they were once upon a time. It's Galeno on the other end. Kessié. And from Dams, Kessié. Held up by Rodrigo, that will be a free kick. Really just trying to slow the home side down. So an opportunity to try and work Sergio Rico once more. And as ever with set pieces, Riyad Mahrez is interested. It's Galeno. Galeno. Oh, Rico's lost it! And that's a horror moment for the Al Gharafa goalkeeper. And that will go down as an own goal. And at a crucial moment in the game, just before half-time. And for such an experienced goalkeeper as well, you just simply don't expect that from Sergio Rico. Have a look, as the ball is played, there's no doubt about him being onside. He's got the cross all wrong, but the goalkeeper, he will have nightmares about that tonight. This looks as though he's just trying to turn it over his crossbar, but he hasn't got enough contact on it. And despite the desperate effort of Abdallah Youssef on the goal line, he cannot keep it out. And that is a horrible moment for Sergio Rico. 3-1 then. Home side well and truly in command now. And Al Gharafa's chances of progressing into the knockout stages, well, they are looking pretty bleak right now. Down in 9th place in the table as things stand. And 6 minutes added on at the end of the first half. I'm surprised it's actually only 6, considering the incidents we've had. 3 of the 4 goals going to VAR. Innocent finding Yusuf. And credit to Ahli, they're responding well to falling behind early on. And just as they did a couple of weeks ago. And they've won this back high up the pitch. It's Rodrigo finding Brahimi. Arriving outside Brahimi was Hamid. Hamid's cross. Out and away from Demiral. Mahrez just happy to slow things down. Here's Kessié. Now Vega. Inviting Yaslam forward. Vega again. Eleno. Kessié looking to go over the top towards Mahrez. Not quite on the same wavelength this time. And back again with Rico. And Rico up towards Harselu. Won't reach him. Brahimi on the turn. And he's had his pocket picked by Roberto Firmino, and he's furious he didn't get a shout. Meanwhile, here goes Galeno. And Firmino in towards Ivan Toney. And he's inches away, Ivan Toney, from turning that home. Firmino's ball is a very, very teasing one. And Ivan Toney just can't quite stretch enough. Given away from Bowley. And if they're not careful here, Gharafa, with how stretched the game is, can very much be out of sight before half-time. But they're looking to threaten themselves here. And Rodrigo available in the middle. That will be a free kick, given against the unfortunate Hamid. Once again, it's Benez putting himself into a position where he can go to ground to win the free kick. Talking about Matthias Jaslett, you will be very pleased indeed with the way his side have responded in this game. The adversity of falling behind after just 6 minutes. Ahli driving home from the spot. Here's Brahimi. Ball on from Brahimi. Plenty of options in the middle as the cross comes in. It's dug out from Gabri Vega. Diaz to Aronson. Cross floated over again. Harselu is able to pull away. I was going to say that's surely a free kick on the sidelines, but the referee lets it go. And again from Gunnarsson, and turned away. Now Hamid. Diaz. Yeah, so Hamid lofted over the top. Rodrigo going for the loose ball. Is there one more chance before the half-time whistle from this throw? Back with Gunnarsson. Gunnarsson looks to float one in. Mendy out off his line. Kessié is very calm as he looks to bring that away. Gunnarsson has clearly pulled him back. That will be a free kick. No card though. Yaslam. He said he's had a look at his watch. Last few seconds of the time added on. Ivan Toney. For Galeno again. Firmino and Toney in the middle. Galeno instead looks to use Mahrez. Couldn't sit down for Mahrez. Might be a chance here though. Look to bend one from Vega. It is high and wide, and the referee has seen enough of this first half, and it's been an enthralling first half too. Gharafa in front after 6 minutes, when Matteo Dams was adjudged to have handled a cross. Hosselu slotting home from the penalty spot. The equaliser coming from Ivan Toney, who turns home from close range after Mahrez got in behind. Roberto Firmino made it 2-1 after 34 minutes, and then that horror moment for Sergio Rico ensures at half-time Ahli are comfortable half-time score. Ahli 3, Gharafa 1. Well, hello again then everybody, welcome back to the King Abdullah Sports City Hall Stadium in Jeddah. You are just joining us. Ahli in front by 3-1 against Al Gharafa. And well, Pedro Martins, the Al Gharafa coach, will have hoped to have given one of the greatest team talks of his time in charge at the club, as he desperately hopes they can get back into this game. So back underway then, the home side in the white with the green trim, attacking the goal to our right in this second half. If you are just joining us, it was Al Gharafa who opened the scoring 6 minutes in. Ahli slamming home from the penalty spot, but Al Ahli took over with Ivan Toney slotting home after 21 minutes to level things up. Roberto Firmino turned home at the far post to make it 2-1 after 34 minutes, and then just before half-time, that's Sergio Rico error, which has gone down as a Galeno goal. Means Al Ahli leads by 3-1. Just a reminder, Al Gharafa need something from this game if they are to progress into the last 16 of the Asian Champions League Elite. As things stand, they are going to get knocked out of the competition today on goal difference. And how bitterly disappointing that will be. So they came into the game with things very much in their own hands, albeit they needed to get something at such a difficult place to come. Look at the live table, they're currently in 9th place, level on points with Persepolis and Paktakor, who are both ahead of them, having finished their games, but significantly behind on goal difference. So they need to fight their way back into this second half. We'll go through the teams for you momentarily as Brahimi steps away from Firmino and finds Hamid. And Hamid will win the throw off the body of Roger Ibanez. Here's Rodrigo, just trying to roll away from Demiral, but Demiral did well. So go through the teams then. Edouard Mendy in goal for the home side. Yaslam, Ibanez, Demiral and Dams. Cassia, Vega, the two sitting midfielders for the home side, with Mahrez, Firmino, Galeno behind Ivan Toney. On from Galeno, he's looking for the on-running run of Yaslam. I'll go through the visitors' side for you momentarily. Here's Firmino. A chance to work a crossover, turned away from Gunnarsson. And Ivan Toney goes to the ground inside the penalty area, and the home fans are quick to get the referee's attention. On from Vega. Diving in was Gunnarsson again. Here's Brahimi. Brahimi under pressure, and he lost out too! Well, that could easily have found its way into the back of the net. And Galeno appeals to the referee that he was impeded. Got himself in all kinds of trouble there on the edge of the area. And Galeno suggesting he was pulled back. He was able to get the shot away though, and I think that will have some thinking in the referee's mind. Well, there's nothing in that on Toney, is there? Have a look again. Well, Toney's just gone to ground so easily there. I would be absolutely stunned if anything comes of that, and indeed it will just be a corner. So Riyad Mahrez, the man to take. Mahrez looks to go deep. Toney. Ibanez. Demiral into Tony, steps away from one defender. His effort closed down well. Demiral once more. Cross floated over, it's a good ball, it's one in the air. Cleanly in the air too. Keeper Rico wasting no time in going long. Here's Rodrigo. Crucial, you feel, that Al Gharafa start this second half well. If they can get the next goal, then this game could certainly spark back into life. But if they concede again, it is surely all over for them. On this side, by the way, Rico in goal, Yusuf, Hamid, Nani and Hamid make up their back four. Gunnarsson, Diaz, the two sitting midfielders, Rodrigo, Boli, Brahimi and Hosselu. And Ahli Yusuf conceding this free kick for the challenge on Galeno. And so grabbing his first Asian Champions League Elite goal, Galeno, thanks to that horrendous error from Sergio Rico at the end of the first half. And Mahrez with the free kick. On it down to the edge of the area. And Dams wants a corner. He'll get one too. He'll certainly be very, very pleased with the way his team responded. Matteo Dams, having conceded that early corner, the early penalty even. Still 21 until next month. The Belgian international. In comes Mahrez with the corner. Out from Rico, but Demiral. Nobody at home for Demiral. He just couldn't stay over the ball. Not the most decisive of punches from Sergio Rico. Hamid into Brahimi. Gunnarsson went looking for Boli. Instead stepping in was Yaslan. Galeno. Yasser Hamid. Finding Nani. Into Brahimi. Stepping in was Mahrez. Kessié. Mahrez again. And Mahrez with a clever ball. Firmino. And still Firmino. Should be Rico's ball. Indeed it will be. Long ball on from Rico up towards Hosselu. So certainly a shock to many. Back to Roberto Firmino, that he was the man who they decided to leave out of the Saudi Pro League squad. Deregistered for Galeno to come in and take his place. So this competition means absolutely everything for the rest of this season to Roberto Firmino. And understandably, there is a question about his future. He might be 33 years of age, but there would be plenty of clubs interested in the services of Roberto Firmino. Of that there is no doubt. And from Hosselu. Gunnarsson. Cut out again from Ibanez. Gunnarsson. Hamid. Brahimi. All neat and tidy from the visitors. And they won't go too gung-ho just yet. Bowley. Here's Rodrigo to try and bend one. He's not that far away, you know. Good ball from Bowley. And it was the only thought on Rodrigo's mind as he got his shot away. Decent effort. And a warning sign for the home side that maybe this game isn't quite dead just yet. Mendy to Demiral. Kessié. A line from Yaslam. Yaslam again. Kessié. Kessié slaloming away from a couple of challenges. Didn't quite break for Ivan Toney. Enrico happy to go long. Joselu, he should have done better there. Ball will have to stick to Joselu up there. They are to find their way back into this game. Mendy for Mahrez. It will stick to Mahrez, all right. And it's opening right up for them. It's Firmino. He wants too much time, does he? Toney goes down. It is a penalty. And you can see what some of the Al Gharafa players feel of that decision. Feeling that Ivan Toney has gone to ground too easily. Mahrez onside. Just saying, and the ball had to stick to Joselu. It stuck to Mahrez, all right. He found Firmino. Firmino wanted too much time. And then Toney, adjudged to have been fouled. He steps across the defender. And the referee was in no doubt at all. And VAR will have a look. I suspect they will be checking whether Toney was in an onside position. And if it is given, then I suspect Ivan Toney will be the man who takes responsibility, although it is Mahrez who's placed the ball. Not bad options, are they? Mahrez and Toney. And so the decision stands. It's Riyad Mahrez. And was there ever any doubt that Riyad Mahrez would find the corner? Rico sent the wrong way. And Mahrez joins Ivan Toney on 5 Asian Champions League Elite goals. And surely that is that for Al Gharafa in terms of qualification for the last 16. Lovely penalty from Riyad Mahrez. And let's be honest, even if Rico had gone the right way, with it being right in the corner, he wouldn't have saved it anyway. Now the home fans can certainly enjoy the last half an hour or so. They are going top of the table. 7 wins from their 8 games. Istiklal will be the only side to have taken anything across the league stage against Ahli. And that was a game with 2 penalties as well. Ivan Toney putting 2 away for Ahli and securing a point in that game. And Istiklal on the side, he will have an opportunity tomorrow to try and seal their place. Counts on from Ahli. He's looking at the bottom of the West table as it stands. Al Ain of UAE finished rock bottom, 2 points, and short of Iraq with 6 points in 11th. Istiklal currently in 10th place. Breakaway is Ivan Toney. And Riyad Mahrez is interested again. It's going to be a corner here. But Istiklal in action tomorrow. And they have a better goal difference. So if they can get a point tomorrow, they have a chance of progressing and knocking out their great rivals Persepolis too, as this shot comes in from range. Well over the top from Galeno. It is time for the changes to begin. And coming off first is Ivan Toney. And Faisal Rakan, who played last time out, will come on and replace Ivan Toney. Toney doesn't look exactly thrilled to be coming off, does he? But he will make way, and Mohamed Suleiman is about to come on as well. Ivan Toney is trotting back out, so I think perhaps there's been a breakdown in communication. I think Toney's going to stay on the pitch, and it looks like Galeno is going to go off instead. That is indeed the case. A little bit of confusion down there. And Vega making way as well. Well, Gharafa are set to make a couple of changes too. And as El Ghanei is one of those coming on, Amra Surag as well. Jamal Hamed coming off, and Surag on to replace him, and Yassine Brahimi set to make way. And once again, they look to have got the change wrong. It's going to be Bowley who makes way. Well, he's worked hard, and he makes way, and Al Ghanei on to replace him. Here's Roberto Firmino. First involvement for Eid Mawaled. Out away from Gunnarsson. And that will be a throw to the away side. Snapped away from Ibanez. Now Dams. Dams looking for Mahrez. Again with Rico. I'd say the fourth goal has killed the game as a contest, but really it was that third goal that knocked the stuffing out of Al Gharafa, coming at such a horrendous time for them, just before half-time. That horrible Rico error from Tony. Trying to keep it alive was Abrican. And just confirm those substitutions for you. Demiral, Vega and Galeno, the men who went on. Now Brikan, Eid and Mohamed Suleiman, the man coming on. Ahmed El Ghanei and Amr Surag, the players on for Al Gharafa, with Bowley and Jamal Hamed, the players making way. A little bit confusing with some of the wrong numbers being shown by the fourth official. But I think we've got there in the end. Approaching the midway stage in this second half, and Al Gharafa will have to start thinking about domestic issues again. Currently third in the table domestically. As things stand, they are 4 points behind the league leaders, who are Al Dahail, level on points with Al Saad. Sure to be an intriguing race to the end of the Qatari Stars League season. Qualified for the Champions League, of course, by finishing in third place last year, but they will want to do a little more of that, there is no doubt. Somebody were 7 times champions of Qatar. Last time they won the title was 2009-2010. Indeed, that's a side that won the Qatari title and then went on the next year to have their best ever performance in the Asian Champions League, where they reached the quarter-final stage. And of course, they'll be bitterly disappointed to go out, particularly on goal differences. Looks to be the case for them. Here's Firmino. Cassier, happy to go back to his keeper. And ultimately, the problem for Al Gharafa is they've just conceded too many goals across the group stage. And victories have been tight. And yes, just too many goals conceded for them, and that is why they find themselves in the position where they do. Conceded 18 goals across their nearly 8 games. For the records, at this point, there's only one side in the Western section who have conceded more goals than them, and that is Ahli, the side who are currently bottom. Easy take for Edouard Mendy. Ahli, meanwhile, well, they've only conceded 7 across their 8 games, 21 goals scored. Chance to find a cross here for Brahimi, maybe. Twisting and turning. Still Brahimi. Stood up towards the far post. Good solid hands though from Edouard Mendy. Not hanging around, Mendy, as he finds Kessié. Kessié again. The line cut out from Gunnarsson. Now Rodrigo continuing his run, but it's not a great ball from Aron Gunnarsson. So I'd be quite surprised if Rodrigo is able to last the full 90 minutes of this game. So prior to today, he's just managed 24 minutes in this competition, struggling with all kinds of injuries since making the move. Here's Roberto Firmino. Kessié. Kessié once more. Into the feet of Roberto Firmino. Now Kessié. Kessié into the dangerous Mahrez. Good ball on from Mahrez, and that will go behind for the corner. Home side not satisfied with 4, they want more. And Mahrez himself will take the corner. Here's Mahrez's delivery, nodded out at the near post. It's a lovely ball. Mahrez, he's got options in the middle. Over comes the cross, it's out from Rico. And Tony can't get it to stay down. He's offside anyway. And time for another change, and there's a great reaction as Saad Yaslam looks to make way. Worked so very hard over on that left-hand side. And Nesyan Aliyevski on to replace him. And listen to the reception for the North Macedonian. It's these United and Fenerbahce man. And from Rodrigo. Gunnarsson, Brahimi. Chance for Yusuf perhaps to find a cross. Floated over and safely away from Ibanez. Diaz. Certainly fancied his chances from range, but dragged wide from the Uruguayan. Referee not happy with something. Moving ball, I think. Jimenez. Now to Suleiman. Now Firmino. Looking for Mahrez. Suleiman trying to keep it alive. And we're back again with Sergio Rico. Joselu. Gunnarsson. The chance was on there to try and build something on the right-hand side, but almost looks as though they've gone towards damage limitation here. Al Gharafa. "4-1 down." It's the theory of don't concede again. Alioski getting a great reception from the fans on the far side. Here he is again, Alioski. Can he find an angle for a cross here? Well, he might have been able to, but Amr Surag has gone down. The referee stopped the game. I think he's just lost his boot there, hasn't he? The referee stopped the game for that. Slightly odd one, but on we go. Kessié. Suleiman. Mahrez. Still looks to have so much in the tank, Riyad Mahrez. Such an exciting player throughout his time in England. Here he is, Mahrez. And Tony's calling for it. Mahrez might want to go on his own. Instead he goes looking for Kessié. Kessié stands it up towards the back post. It's taken off the toe of Riyad Mahrez, much to his frustration. Jimenez. Alioski left his pass a bit short and then went sliding in there on Aaron Gunnarsson, and the Icelandic international was less than impressed. Jimenez. Kessié has given the ball away. Joselu, Rodrigo, Brahimi. And Brahimi's gone down. The referee says penalty. Jimenez the guilty party this time. And for the third time in the game, we have a penalty. Yellow card coming out for the Brazilian central defender too. The trickery from Brahimi. But the referee's going to give that all day long, isn't he? He's got a good view of that. Jimenez treading on the back of Brahimi's feet. Well, it was Joselu who took the one in the first half. It will be Brahimi to take the one in the second half. Brahimi against Mendy. Straight down the middle. And Al Gharafa have a second goal. Barely any reaction at all from Yassine Brahimi. 10 minutes to go, they need 2 goals. As Brahimi slots home his second Asian Champions League goal of the season. Didn't fall for the trickery of Mendy. With power straight down the middle. Another convincing penalty. They all have been, all 3 of them in the game. Kessié. Aliovski. Options in the middle for a cross. Kessié arriving! It's over the top again. Couple of efforts he's had across the game from the edge of the penalty area. Nobody tracks his run at all there. And so the defender does become alive to Kessié's run. Kessié has got to the ball and got his shot away. Ten minutes to go, plus whatever time is added on for stoppages. If they can find another one, and you just never know, do you? Another couple of changes have been made. We'll confirm those in just a minute as ball is on from Diaz. A chance perhaps for Kanei to find a cross. It's nodded away from Ibanez. Here's Mahrez. Clever touchback from Roberto Firmino. Aliovski. Firmino available in the middle. Aliovski goes for goal, much to the annoyance of Roberto Firmino. This one knocked away. Alcanay trying to get the wrong side of Baraki, and the no free kick given. And the home fans enjoyed that. Abrican. Here's Brahimi. Just showed too much of that to his opponent. Brahimi. He's still going here, Brahimi. Suleiman did very well to stand up, and I think he kept that in play too, did he? It's just a throw, not the corner that the Al Gharafa captain was looking for. Fabrizio Diaz looking for Hosselu, wouldn't stick to the big number 9. Long ball forward again. Firmino. Firmino's had his pocket picked. And Firmino guilty of impeding his man. Free kick, and they're in a hurry to get on with things here, Al Gharafa. Understandably so, time against them. Brahimi, out from Ibanez. Diaz. Very, very ambitious effort from range there, which Mendy has kept in play. Ball up towards Firmino. Kessié lost out to Youssef. That's a creep ball in behind. And Tony almost got there. Good recovery from Surag. Firmino to Mahrez. Kessié. Roberto Firmino. Kessié looks for the give and go. It's not a great return though for the former Milan man. From Alioski. Firmino. Mahrez can't find the run of his captain. Brahimi slides away from Firmino. Diaz. A little bit sloppy, presenting possession to Ivan Toney. Here goes Toney again. Kessié. Kessié finding Eads. Mahrez. They've won it back. Montari. Same side are looking to make another change. Brahimi. Diaz. Feeds it to his right. There are options in the middle. Won't come for Joselu. Said Kessié, able to tidy things up. And Ahli on the way forward again. Here's Firmino. Mahrez. Mahrez. He's done well. Suleiman. Toney. Mahrez. It's Ivan Toney. It's wide. Just wondered whether we'd see Mahrez just look to try and bend one, as we've seen throughout the years of Mahrez on the right-hand side, cutting in on his left foot. And Ivan Toney this time is going to make way. So off comes Toney. And Samahan Al Nabat is on for him. As we see, that's goal from Ivan Toney. His 5th Asian Champions League Elite goal. Kessié. From Alioski, that's a clever flick from Firmino. And they look to get in behind again. What a challenge that is from Yasser Hamid. It's Firmino though. And the effort is tame in the end on the edge of the area from Miovski. And a one again from Joselu. Last couple of minutes of normal time. And time added on for all the substitutions, but we haven't had the VAR intervention like we did in the first half. Miovski. Now on the beat, wins inside the corner. That's 90 seconds of normal time. Is there another goal for Ahli? His fans are already happy, but a 5th goal would certainly send them home with huge smiles on their faces. In comes the delivery, nodded away in front of Sergio Rico. And the chance again to swing one over. It's Roberto Firmino, and it's pushed onto the crossbar. That's a tremendous save from Sergio Rico. And Firmino denied his 2nd of the game. Suleiman. Look to work that through. That's going to be another penalty, is it? The referee thinks about it. Suleiman again. It's Kessié. It's off the crossbar again from Kessié. What a hit that was. Mahrez. Roberto Firmino into the side netting. Well, they've hit the frame of the goal twice within a few seconds. And they also could well have had a penalty too. Challenge of Nasser Hamed. There was the header. It's a tremendous save. It's a really, really good save, that, from Sergio Rico. Of course, he won't feel any better about it with the manner of the third goal. 4 minutes added on at the end of the 90. It's Brahimi. Showed too much of that to Suleiman. Mahrez. Ball down the line from Firmino to Suleiman again. Tidying up well. Firmino. Mahrez. He's going to try and bend one this time. Into the body of the defender, though. And that's a free kick with a challenge on Montari. So this won't quite make up for the disappointment of that defeat for Al Ahli on Thursday. So things look very, very tough for them domestically. And going through, having dropped just 2 points across 8 games. And that will certainly do something to put a smile on the faces of the Al Ahli supporters. Here's Youssef. Forward, that's going to just roll all the way back to Edouard Mendy. Say Ahli, 3 times runners-up in this competition. Last time in 2012. And what they would give to go really deep into the competition. Suleiman. Captain on the far side. Mijovski. Might be another opportunity on here to put it back towards Kessié, and it's swept into the arms of the goalkeeper. Elbrekan's effort comfortably saved from Rico. There's no time in going long. The referee is going to have to stop it here to allow a bit of treatment. At least to check it's not a head injury. Jimenez is the man who's down. As an assist to his name this evening, the Brazilian defender. His pass led to the tap-in for Roberto Firmino. As we see this effort again. Fantastic strike from Kessié. Jimenez back up on his feet as Firmino rolls it forward. Options again in the middle. It's fired across goal, and that could have gone absolutely anywhere. As it is, it will be a corner if the referee deems there's time to take it. Such a teasing ball in. Could very easily have found its way into the back of the net. As we've seen every time a corner's been taken, the referee telling players to keep their arms down. Mahrez with the delivery then, and it's surely the final act of the game. Indeed it is. There is the referee's whistle, and Ahli will go to the top of the western section, but it is bitter defeat, and Gharafa are out of the competition. Of course, they started so well in the game this evening. They were in front after just 6 minutes. Ahli slotting home from the penalty spot. Then on 21 minutes, Ivan Toney was the man who was able to turn home a Riyad Mahrez cross to make it all square. Then after 34 minutes, Roberto Firmino also had a tap-in, this time from a square ball from Roger Ibanez, and then the horror moment of the game as far as Gharafa were concerned. And Sergio Rico fumbled a cross, a poor cross from Heleno into the back of his own net. That was 3-1 at half-time. It became 4-1 thanks to a penalty from Riyad Mahrez, and then a second penalty for Gharafa, slotted home from Brahimi 10 minutes from time, but it wasn't enough for the Qatari side. They are defeated, they are out of the competition. Ahli, well, they roll on. The final score, Ahli 4, Gharafa 2. Thank you very much for joining us. We will see you next time.
Rodrigo, fue un partido durísimo hoy. ¿Qué pasó? Cuéntanos.
Sí, bueno, hemos empezado bastante bien el partido, nos hemos adelantado al marcador y bueno, desgraciadamente después concedimos 2 goles muy fácilmente contra un gran equipo. Ellos estaban motivados para lograr el primer puesto de la clasificación y bueno, no hemos conseguido desgraciadamente el resultado que queríamos.
El equipo ha tenido una oportunidad para clasificar octavo de final. Cuéntanos.
Sí, bueno, era lo que queríamos hoy, venimos con muchas ganas, habíamos preparado muy bien el partido, pero bueno, lo dicho, desgraciadamente no hemos conseguido el resultado hoy. Obviamente nos vamos tristes y nada, ahora toca recuperarnos para el siguiente partido que tenemos de Liga, que estamos también en la pelea por el título.
Espero que tengan más suerte en los próximos partidos.
Muchas gracias.